I hate not being able to go to sleep, especially when you really need to sleep. I hate that, man. But yeah, we're watching another Jamari video. Jamari just got the videos, bro. Jamari be on top of it, bro. I like that. I need to be like that. It's about a interviewer. I forgot her name, but she's been doing interviews with Drake, Lil Yachty, Funny Marco. If you've seen her, you've seen her. If you haven't, you haven't. You're gonna see her now. But yeah. Apparently, I don't know, some controversial, whatever you call it, something happened. Basically, something happened. And we're gonna find out what it is.
So Bobby Althoff is a name that has set these internet streets ablaze for around the last month or so. It all really started when she interviewed no other than comedian Funny Marco, who is well known for his deadpan awkward.
I'm sorry, this shit was busting. I'm sorry. I had to pause to enjoy my bite. I'm sorry. That shit tasted so good. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If I end up having a lot of white stuff on my lip, pause on that. It's the mayo in my sandwich. I promise you. I'm pausing everything. Every time I see it, I'm gonna pause, check my mouth. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna look at the camera every time.
Which is very popular in the modern era amongst comedians. And this clip from that interview kind of shows off what I'm talking about.
Rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new. Rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new. You know what that is?
Is that Nicki Minaj?
So as you guys can see, there's not really much to it. It's just like an hour of this back and forth awkward banter. But like I said, this type of thing is very popular. I don't find it to be very funny, but
yeah, I was gonna say I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to be funny or not, but I don't find that funny. I find it more I don't know. It's like everybody trying to be a character nowadays. Dog, just be chill, bro. I don't know. She just seems a little too little too much I ain't never watched her podcast, but the clips I be seeing, she just be so way too, what's the word? Nonchalant, I guess. I guess you could say nonchalant. But yeah, I'm like, yo, have some emotion, my nigga. What are you acting? What are you acting like that for? But everybody like it. That's not me though. That's just not how I like to watch my interviews.
But a couple of these clips went absolutely viral, and after this, we would soon see her get the attention of Tyga, Drake, Lil Yachty, Mark Cuban, and all of a sudden, in the course of 30 days, she suddenly had one of the hottest podcasts on earth. Now obviously this led to a lot of people speculating that she could actually be the world's very first industry podcast plant. This is something that has been very common within the music industry, where an artist comes out and sees this astronomical rise, and suddenly they're getting features with some of the biggest artists on the planet, and basically just getting these opportunities and looks that people would not typically receive when they're first starting to get some buzz around their name. And this is where the term industry plant comes from, because people feel like there's somebody in the background pulling these different strings and controlling the career of this person to make them basically come out of nowhere and seem bigger than life. You see, this woman started out on the mommy TikTok side of things, making videos like this, where, she's...
Oh yeah, she has a kid too. I didn't even peep. She looked mad young. I had no idea she had a kid. I don't even know how old she is, but I had no idea she had a kid the whole time.
Still kind of shows off her awkward side. It's almost like she's making fun of the moms at TikTok. And basically, I would say that she was kind of doing the same type of dry humor.
Stop looking awkward. You look awkward. Smile. Just look entertained then. play with your ring or something, look entertained, do anything. Maybe just go to the bathroom. Maybe that'll be better. No. Okay. Wash your hands, but don't wash them too long. Make sure it's long enough that they know you washed your hands for the full time, but not too long.
I don't really understand why people think this type of thing is funny, but then again, there's people who probably think the things that I find funny are completely idiotic.
Yeah.
Obviously, in general, humor is one of the most subjective things on the planet. And so either way, she gets this Drake interview, and this is when she really started popping off.
Am I your type?
I'd do it.
The fuck you mean you would do it? I want to say Paul so bad, but that's a girl. That's a female. But like, I do it? That's crazy, Drake.
Thank you.
See that face you made?
Like I'd do it.
You do it? I asked, am I your type? And you said I do it. It's not funny.
And so it's
See,
basically...
like, I think I've seen this clip, and I'm over here like no hate and shit, but like, is this supposed to be funny? Like, I wasn't laughing. I was just over here. I was confused. Like, why is she acting like that? You know what I mean? But no, me, I would have been laughing at everything like somebody be saying. I don't take stuff serious, so I would have been just like Drake over here. But like, I don't know. She making this way more weird than it needs to be.
Basically just an hour of this awkward situation, and obviously this is where the industry plant speculation began, as people wondered, how is this girl, who's only on her second podcast episode ever, get Drake as a guest? We know by now that Drake does not like to do interviews. Any statement that comes out from him at this point is very controlled. When it comes to these type of things, he gets the final edit. They're filming on his cameras, he has the memory cards, and basically he just has a stranglehold over the content. I guess what I'm trying to say is this man would not just do an interview with anyone, and so for him to choose her of all people to do this interview with, people found that to be very fishy. You know, it'd be one thing if she was like a DJ Academics, who by the time he started his podcast Off the Record, was already notorious for his work on Complex. Obviously, his YouTube channel had millions of subscribers and billions of views. He had already built this large fan base for himself, so it's not the craziest thing when he comes out with his podcast and gets some big-time guest. Whereas her, on the other hand, just comes out of left field out of mommy TikTok, and all of a sudden, within a month's time, she has one of the hottest podcasts on the planet. And this is actually her side of the story when it comes to how she got Drake to do this interview.
Drake liked one of the videos I had uploaded, and he followed me. I didn't realize it at first. Marco called me and he was like, Bobby, look who just followed you. So I filtered it to verified only people. And I was like, oh my God, like, why would he follow me? He's like, he liked the video. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna shoot my shot to Drake. I don't know how this, I thought the chance of him replying was like a 1%. And the chance of him saying yes was like 0.000. Yeah. I was like, there's no way. So I was like, come on my podcast. I said, when are you going to come on my podcast?
And he
said,
game right
yeah,
away.
He was ready to do it. I flew out there I think 3 days later.
Wow. And then you're off to the races. Now you can kind of get anybody you want.
Yeah.
It's crazy how he really put her on without, That's the type of dude Drake is. He lead throwing lots for every nigga, bro. Like, he just has that status, you know what I mean? That it's just so easy to throw lives to people. Now you can just give people assists, their career's taking off. I don't. It's just weird. How did he stumble upon her and was like, yeah, I want to do this type of podcast? I don't know. Maybe he just likes that situation. I don't know. Drake a weird ass nigga sometimes, bro. I don't know.
So one thing...
Obviously, people felt like this story was a whole lot of cap, and that there must have been someone behind the scenes that made this all happen. Here she goes into more detail about the Drake interview.
But Drake gave me the social clips that I could use, and then he was like, which one are you going to pick? I was like, I'll do this one. He's like, okay, let's just tease it. And like, obviously I'm going to trust him, because my initial thing was like, I was just going to upload the video to YouTube like I had always been doing. I had no strategy. I was on my own. I wasn't even like sure how to upload to Apple at all. I didn't know anything. I was like, I don't know how to even make this a real podcast. And I posted the thing. I got a message from Andrew at WME. He says, like, I'm part of the touring team. Can we talk? I said, okay, because I didn't know what I was doing. They signed with me that night, And then
So you just didn't meet with anybody else? You're just like, this guy hit you?
So there she says a day after she dropped this clip, apparently some talent agent sees it. He calls her up that night and they sign this miraculous deal. No lawyers hired, no one looked at the contract. Nah, she just trusted this guy. And this is what DJ Academics had to say about WME, her talent agency.
An agency that's never had any foothold in podcasting comes out with an individual that has the biggest guest. So she's with WME, William Morris Endeavors. She goes out 8 podcasts later. She's like one of the biggest podcasters now. Guess the irony. Everybody, including her big guests, including the biggest guest, Drake, guess who they're signed to? WME. This is where favors get set up. I'm pretty sure somebody at WME started help pulling the strings to set all this in motion.
So that's how DJ Academics feels. He's obviously very connected within the industry.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, that for sure makes sense, though. It's nothing, like, impossible. Niggas, my camera already about to overheat. That's crazy. Hold on. We gotta switch it up.
And has a very good understanding of
Yeah, if you heard that, the camera just shut off. I'm about to... Hold on. Alright.
the back end when it comes to all things entertainment, in both the traditional sense and in this online era.
Would you date someone that looks like me? Because there's
I'm glad it ain't me, bro, because I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why you even bold to ask that question. No.
just a person
What does that mean?
like looks exactly like me. They have a twin.
Maybe.
If I had a twin, would you date them?
If she was like cool and like, you know.
No, she's exactly like me.
If
She's
I like
just, like-
connected with her, you know.
She's exactly like me.
I don't know like how you are though. I've never really been around you, so you know.
Yeah, I'm exactly like this
All the time.
all the time.
Is it kind of strange to anyone else that this woman who is married with children is constantly asking during these
So she got a wife, or what am I talking about? She has a husband. Yeah, this is real weird. This is real weird. Something going on, something we don't know about. But at the, ain't my business. I can do your thing, I guess.
interviews with these rappers, if basically they would go out with her, basically they would sleep with her if they like her.
Let me take your plane with me to New York.
Someday.
Do you want to see me on Spirit Airlines?
That'd be kind of cool.
She just from to every nigga she interviewing? This nigga got the toes out, bro. Cuban is comfortable. I ain't never seen no nigga sit like that comfortable in an interview. Y'all, you are cooling. What kind of activities y'all about to partake in? My nigga, what are y'all? Yo, nah, I'm like, this nigga's dead comfortable. I ain't never seen nobody pose like this in a long time, bro. He looked real happy.
And just a kind of unrelated side note from that interview, Mark Cuban, why are your feet so fucking dirty? You were so goddamn...
I ain't gonna lie, that might be the shade, I ain't gonna lie. It do look like you stepped in a foot of mud or a pool of mud or some shit. I don't know, bro.
rich that you could pay someone a very nice salary to wash your feet. Now, you might get some freaks within the application.
Put this fat fuck on my
In fact,
screen.
your feet should never be this dirty. My feet have never looked like this in my entire life. Like, if you're watching this video right now, I want you to look down at your foot. If it looks anything like this, like if it resembles a fucking bruised banana, you need to reevaluate your life choices. Either way,
Shit, that look like my skin. My feet ain't dirty though. Don't do me. Don't do to me. My shit white. Not really, but you know what I mean. It's clean.
hey guys, the drama really started when she did this interview next with Lil Yachty.
This was weird. Yeah, this was
Are they
weird.
real? You grew them yourself.
I pay for them myself.
Do you have veneers?
I do have veneers.
That's why they're so white.
You're pretty smart.
How much?
90,000.
$90,000?
Mm-hmm.
I think they were worth it.
Cause I wanted Young Thug's dentist. He had the best veneers
Who's
I ever
that?
seen.
Who?
Young Thug.
Who's that?
So she's profiting off this urban culture. She don't even know who Young Thug is. This obviously rubs some people the wrong way. But the drama didn't start until she made this comment about the Lil Yachty interview.
Because he was awkward. I walked into his house. He didn't even say hi to me. So then I was like, said, let's go to the bathroom. So then we go to the bathroom and then we get out and then he's like, He's just sitting there with like his 2 assistants, and he's not even acknowledging that I'm like in the room, and my
I
camera
would've
guy's
lost
like
my mind.
setting up. I'm just sitting there like
Skin
on
crawling.
my phone, like I'm like trying, and then he comes up, he's like, oh hi, gives me like a half hug, and I'm just like hi, then goes back to his spot, and I'm like, dude, I don't even want to do this. I'm texting my friend like, Ashley, I need to leave, this is so awkward, I don't want to, like, what am I doing here? And then she's like, lean into this during the interview, like call it out. So then during our interview, I was able to be like, why did you do that? Like, why did you make me
Gave
feel
you
like
good
that?
material.
Yeah, so it was actually really, it worked out.
So after this clip went viral, people were basically saying that she was biting the hand that feeds her, saying that she was ungrateful, and people also questioned this like overall change in her temperament when she went on this show with Dave Portnoy and his.
I mean, yeah, that for sure is weird because I don't know, you just talkative. Like, I never like really seen your content at all, really, besides like the clips with Drake, Yachty. But like, you was never talkative, and now you talkative. That is weird for sure. It's like you flipped the whole switch, talking shit. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. The people that are saying that she's ungrateful, I wouldn't say ungrateful. I don't know. She's just very timid for sure, though. I don't know. Everybody runs stuff differently, so you just gotta like really like, you know. I don't know. I wouldn't say she's ungrateful though. That's the wrong, you know, that's the wrong way to put it.
His crew versus the way she acts around these various rappers, and essentially there was a lot of negative commentary around her name. And then gasoline really got poured on that fire when she posted this video of herself at a Drake concert and it went viral. I mean, I won't lie to you guys, this video actually made me like her a little bit more. I love how Drake's in the background. I tried.
Yo, just grown ass man in my ear, bro. Back up, bro.
I tried. Really trying to hype up the crowd, and she's just in there with this bold face expression.
I think Drake unfollowed her after this shit too, cause that I don't think he was having it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
After he literally gave her an entire career. So this was like double biting that hand that feeds you. Kind of saying like, hey, I came to your show and it was so shitty that I had no expression the entire time.
That is crazy.
Then people noted that after this concert, the two unfollowed each other on Instagram, and the interview was deleted from YouTube. So then people obviously started suspecting that these two have some serious beef. Dave Portnoy once again jumps in on the drama.
Sylvana's like, I heard that Bobby slept with Drake and is getting divorced. So I asked her. I DM'd Bobby.
What? You asked her, did you sleep with Drake and are you getting a divorce?
Yeah. She's like, I'm not commenting on that publicly.
Wait, so you just outed her?
Oh.
You just outed her not public comment?
And so that was the rumor going around, was that she smashed Drake backstage. And
Nigga, Drake? You disgust me. Like, white women are my type. No offense. I love my girl because she's black and beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do white over here. Nothing wrong with white. It's just a preference, though. It's just a preference. Just a preference.
that she'll now be getting a divorce from her husband. Well, she responded to those claims via her Instagram story saying, I didn't even want to do this podcast, and she's talking about the podcast with Dave in the first place, and now so much negativity is coming from it. I'm going to leave it alone after this, but this is the uncensored DM between Dave and I. Here's this boy Dave getting the scoop saying, my girlfriend says you hooked up with Drake and got divorced. I am saying that is not true. And then she says, I'm not commenting publicly, but off the record, you're right, that is not true. And so at this point, we really don't know what the truth is surrounding this woman. We don't know necessarily what's real and what's fake when it comes to her whole story, her whole arc. She really likes to go with this idea that she's broke, that she's not making any sort of money off these podcasts, that everything has been organic up until this point, that she just was shooting her shot with Drake and he said yes. But as of right now, like if this ends up being her actual downfall, it has to be one of the biggest rises and falls that we've ever seen within the podcast space in this short amount of time.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Podcasting in general, I feel like it's kind of a slow burn. It's not very often that you see someone come out with a podcast and it's just like a smash hit, even if said person is a celebrity or a big comedian or anything like that. But I want to know what you guys think about this situation and what you think about these industry plants in general, whether it be in music or just general entertainment. As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching.
Damn, off topic, but like, dog, how does the husband feel about this? My bad. I'm talking about this video specifically right now on the screen. Like, she comparing two niggas? I ain't gonna lie. No. I'm jealous. I'm not that jealous, but like, damn, like, I can't be the only one thinking like that, bro. Like, come on, man. You comparing two dudes? We have a kid together. What are you talking about?
Watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other industry plants out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace.
Damn, he really out here exposing the industry plant. Hey, respect the hustle. No, Jamari be on top of it, bro. Really be on top of it. Yes, sir. Hey, look. Also forgot to tell you, bro, I got a new cam. I can stream with this camera now. It looks so much smoother. Bro, I just hope it's better on stream. I did like a test stream like an hour ago. It went kind of smooth, but as soon as I make it public, that's when it like really gets scary, cause that's when that shit doesn't want to act right, and that's where I just want to punch my laptop. Not really, but like that's how I be thinking. But yeah, hope you like the video. She's a really odd individual, but you know, at the end of the day, it's not my business. I really don't care. It was just weird how that happened. I didn't really know what happened, but at least we know now. But yeah, like the video, subscribe if you want to. You're not forced to. Socials in the description below, and I got a Discord server if you want to check that out. It's in the description below too. Trying to get some people in there, you know, join the Row gang. If you don't know what Row stands for, respect over wealth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get my respect. I don't really care about the money right now. I'm really cared about the goals and the respect on the way and the support, man. You know, that's it. The money comes along with the respect. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Hope y'all have a good one. Y'all stay blessed, stay grinding, stay focused. Yeah, I'll catch y'all Tuesday because I'm streaming tomorrow. This probably going to be uploaded the same day too, but just before the stream. But yeah, shout out to y'all. Thanks for watching.
That okay, bro. You get flame fucked. Mask on who gon' put him sex. Mask on Kane, yeah. Joe with range, yeah. So when I say, yeah.